Hi, I'm Raul, and this is Eric Flores.
Hi.
So we're here in West Los Angeles at Westside Training Center, and we want to kind of go over a common technique or common position if you're competing in jiu-jitsu, especially no-gi jiu-jitsu. Half guard with a knee shield and a frame here. Okay, so we've been going over this recently. Okay, so he's got the half guard, he's trying to get the knee shield here, he's trying to defend me, right? I'm on top. Okay, so sometimes this happens when you're on your knees, right? And it kind of makes it hard for me to just kind of base out a little bit. He's really just fighting. Okay, yes, one option, yeah, you can totally try to straighten your leg. But from here, if I straighten my leg, what are you going to do? You're going to try to get me into your guard, right? Or even the butterfly, right? So I'll go ahead and let him keep my leg. Okay. So you see here, I got this bar here, I got the arms here, he's totally resisting me. So one thing I can do, I can still kind of just keep some pressure here, okay? Just keep this arm safe, keep him, just prevent him from going for double wrist lock here. But I want to attack the toes, so I want to try to attack at the end of the limb here and push this down, okay? When you attack at the toes or at the end of the limb, make sure you got a good grip so that you don't just slide off the end. Okay, but I want to try to drive this to his butt so it actually makes him weaker. So then even just with like a little bit of pressure here, it makes it hard for him to extend his leg, see? You see, so now once I got this, I'm keeping that downward pressure, okay? Then I can either come underneath his frame or make a big loop and go over his frame and then slot my hand in between his thigh and his heel, and then from here I'm going to seize control of the joint here. I'm going to go for a toe hold. All right, so my hand's going to come underneath, and you see as I go underneath, I'm bringing his heel up. I actually want to start hugging this to my chest as I go for a figure four. Okay, the figure four position's right here, and I'm not just going to turn towards him. He'll still get the submission, but if we're in a real match where we've got a lot of adrenaline going, he's going to fight from here. He has some leverage here that I want to take away from him. Okay, so by doing that, I want to really seize control of the joint, and I'm going to pull this way. So I want to start hugging. You see how it increases the tension, and it starts making him uncomfortable. So I want to keep hugging here. So that means his heel is coming towards my chest, and then now my hand at the base of my palm is going to be pushing the toe towards his butt. That's the technique. You see, I'm not pushing away from here. I can get the submission here, but in a real match with the adrenaline going, he can start wiggling around and wiggling out, and I don't have that much control. I want to take it and hug it to my body, and then from here, it makes it harder for him to escape and a higher chance for you to get the submission. All right, so we just went over the toe hold. What did you think, Eric, coming from kind of a amateur wrestling and jiu-jitsu background?
Yeah, coming from that background, when you got someone in the half guard, I mean, you always think to yourself, okay, if you're going to play the bottom game, play the guard game. You want half guard is like, it's a good position to be in from a jiu-jitsu perspective. And when especially you get that stubborn knee shield in there, it really frustrates opponents. And also you keep thinking guard retention, guard recovery, guard retention, guard recovery. And knee shield is one of those go-tos even for my bottom game that's been successful in the past to just frustrate my opponent just to get to where I want to be, the position I want to be, and start setting up submissions from the back. So from this catch move, though, I would have never thought just to kind of, you know, not worry about having a limb stuck, like the guy on top having a leg stuck, and then going for, you know, the ankle and the foot right there. So, I mean, it's a real effective move, and it just opens my eyes more that there's a different lens, not just seeing through a jiu-jitsu lens, but a catch wrestling lens. So, I mean, I like this move a lot, because then it's like, okay, you're in the guy's half guard, nothing to worry about. It's not the end of the world. There's options.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing I think, or at least what I've been seeing a lot in jiu-jitsu, where maybe not like the higher belts, I guess, but quite often, I mean, you're seeing a lot of people setting up the frames, right? So they got their arms extended. They're really trying to basically just keep that person at a distance.
Yeah.
But then I think then that allows you from a distance to do these attacks, or it's like you're attacking the ankles, or like the legs, that anything that are further away from their hands, because in a way it's like, I think by doing these frames, it kind of keeps you stagnant. You're gonna just be there, right, just kind of resisting, and then they have the rest of your body to attack.
Yeah, exactly. No, it definitely is another good go-to. For someone who's on top or frustrated, especially in a tournament setting. You know, sometimes guys will just kind of lay and pray and hold on to that lockdown.
Yeah.
You know, just hold on to that limb and let the time run, especially if they got some points on you.
Yeah.
And just play it safe.
Yeah. So for people who get frustrated by points, you don't want to deal with it, maybe try the submission only tournaments or also catch wrestling tournaments that we have, because there are no points. And so people can't just be laying and praying, right? They got to try to beat you, or you try to beat them the whole time, right? Because you don't want to just like you don't want to just, because you just can't be laying and praying in a catch wrestling tournament. You're gonna get pinned or you're gonna get submitted.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't stall or sandbag in a catch wrestling tournament like that. So.
All right, cool. Well, thank you. So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below. We'll be happy to address all questions. All right, thanks for watching.